Hey guys, it's Nick, and it's preview time for the Chicago Blackhawks taking on the New Jersey Devils. Yes, it's the second of a back-to-back tonight, as the Hawks are coming in off of a huge win over the Boston Bruins last night. This is an interesting matchup, as it's going to be the first time the first overall selection of the New Jersey Devils, Jack Hughes, is going to take on the third overall selection of the NHL draft in Kirby Dach. Yes, it's the Dach versus Hughes battle tonight in New Jersey. Game time is 6 o'clock East, 6 o'clock Central Time, 7 o'clock Eastern. Each records for each team aren't good records. The Devils recently fired their head coach in John Hines, and the Hawks are coming in off of a big win over the Bruins, as I've already said. The Hawks, as you can see, have a record of 11, 12, and 5, and the Devils have a record of 9, 14, and 4. The Devils are off to a slow start with all the acquisitions they made in the offseason. It just has not worked out for them. And the Hawks, same thing. They made a lot of accusations, getting a lot of players in the offseason, and some have really played well. Calvin Dach being fourth in the NHL on shot blocks, which that's awesome to see. We haven't really had a player taking a lot of shot blocks since Nicholas Jormerson, and Calvin Dach's being our shutdown man on the blue line. Good there by Dach. But the Hawks are looking to continue a good win after to make another start up a little bit of a run, because beating the Bruins, I honestly have to say I did not expect that. Expected in net for the Hawks will be Corey Crawford, because Robin Leonard played last night against the Bruins. And for the Devils, it is confirmed Mackenzie Blackwood. So Blackwood versus Crawford in net, most likely, depending on anything happening before now of filming this video and going into tonight's game. Leading point getters for each team. It's Taylor Hall for the Devils with 27 games played, 4 goals, 18 assists for 22 points on the year. Their leading goal scorer is Kyle Palmieri, who has 10 goals on the season. Palmieri is a player, whenever they play the Hawks, he does get up to play. Hawks are going to want to watch out for him. They're going to want to watch out for a couple of their players, but really, the Devils have not been good. PK Subban's having a horrible season, only 4 points on the year for him, and that's why I've always said he's one of the more overrated defensemen in the NHL. He's been traded 2 times on the same contract. That's saying something right there. But for the Hawks' leading point getter, as you know, it's number 88, Patrick Kane, with 28 games played, 14 goals, 20 assists for 34 points on the year. Kaner having another stellar season to follow up. Now, leading and following up this game, I have to mention the Cat and Strome reuniting showed last night, and that line untouched, guaranteed. I think all the lines probably going into tonight's game are going to be untouched. They played well. They shut down good lines when they needed to. And the Hawks came out on top. So I don't expect changes to the Hawks lineup tonight against the Devils, except for in net, because you really don't play your goalie back-to-back nights. So I expect the Hawks to come out ready and to play. But it is a back-to-back game, so they're going to want to get into this game early, score the first goal, get that goal in quick, gain the momentum, and beat the Devils. That's what my keys are for this game. And my pick to click for tonight's game, I'm going with the third overall selection and number 77, Kirby Dach. I feel like Kirby will have a big game, big showing against the first overall selection and Jack Hughes. So I'm going with Kirby in this game for having a big game tonight. So down in the comments down below, I want to hear what your thoughts are going into tonight's game. And thank you for watching the broadcast. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And most of all, let's go Hawks!